Hi, friends. Today I'm going to do a health reading on GT over the next 3 months. Now, I decided to do this reading when he walked out on the roof of the White House. I guess that was about a week or so ago, because his antics do affect we the people, and really what he does affects the whole world. So let's see what's going on for GT over the next 3 months. Okay, I'm using this deck today. This is the Starlight Tarot deck, blue version. I have used this a lot before. Okay, so I'm going to just pull cards until I feel I should stop, and then we'll see what we get. Okay, how is everybody? How's the weather there? It's been very, very hot. We've been under a heat advisory. I guess for over a week or so, almost 2 weeks. Very hot. So let's see what's going on for GT's health over the next 3 months. People are talking about it. So I just thought I'd pull cards and see what I got. GT's health. Okay. I'm just pulling until I feel like I should stop. Okay. I'm gonna stop with 8 cards. Okay, so here's the card on the bottom. Okay, which is the devil card. Okay, so let's go on. I'm gonna move these out of the way. The deck. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, the first card I pulled was the Chariot reversed, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, now the first card that I pulled was the Chariot card, but it came in the reverse position. Now, normally when you get the Chariot card, it means that someone is moving forward, they're traveling, they're moving forward, they're going ahead. Okay, but it was in the reverse position. Um, Now, typically when you're talking about health, though, in the Chariot card, it means that the changes are happening. Um, Internally. And it could be at a rapid pace because he's going forward in this chariot, but something is stuck here. He may be feeling out of control because, usually when someone is in control of the chariot, they're in control of the whole chariot and whatever animals or whatever beings are pulling it. They have the reins, is what I'm trying to say. So he may not feel like he's in control of his health right now. He doesn't feel like he's in the reins. He has the reins, and he's kind of out of control. That's the way he's feeling. Those are feelings. Okay, now the next card that I pulled was the Two of Swords. Now you can see here that in this particular Two of Swords is a female, and she's blinded. That means she can't really see ahead. This person is guarding themselves too. You see, they have the swords out in front like they're guarding themselves, but they are blinded. They can't see their way forward. So I'm thinking, okay, he's guarding himself. He's blinded. I'm thinking maybe. Um, he could be in denial. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. He's in denial. I think he's in denial about his health. And I also feel he may be ignoring. He doesn't want to see it. He's guarding himself. So he may be in denial. He may be ignoring his symptoms. He may be ignoring the treatments that the doctors are suggesting. And he's not going forward in what they're telling him to do. Okay, that's what I think this means. Okay, now the next card that I got was the seven of swords, but it came in the reverse position. Now the seven of swords is usually the card that means it means it's the theft card, and typically it means some type of trickery. Um, so I'm thinking when it comes to health, maybe he should watch what he does. He needs to use caution. Um, okay. Also, this card can represent deception. So I don't know if this is him trying to deceive people into to thinking that he's in perfect health, or if someone is deceiving him because he unlike his first administration, this administration, now this is my opinion, and this is for entertainment purposes only, but I feel he's got a whole lot of people around him, and all they do is bow down. They don't tell him the truth. Whatever he says, whatever he does, it's like, yes, master, yes, master. So I'm thinking they might be deceiving him. Um, okay, what else could we say about this card? Okay, it is the trickery card. Um, He should probably maintain caution because, they might not be telling him the truth, or either he doesn't want to admit the truth here. Could be either one. Okay, now the next card that I got here was the Nine of Pentacles card. And this could mean that at some point, if he would listen to the doctor, listen to his physicians, do what they said, he could improve his health. If he would get out of the way is what I'm trying to say, and let the doctors come up with a plan. If he was disciplined, if he decides to become disciplined, if he decides to go along with what the doctors are saying and do exactly what they tell him to do, he could feel better. He could get better. So we'll have to just see what happens here. He wants to do what he wants to do. That's my opinion. So we'll have to see what happens here. Okay, now the next card that I got is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups card. Now, I don't know if you can see the expression on this person's face, but here they look they look dejected. They look depressed. Um, they're upset. And they're really not interested in actually what the doctor is saying. They're not interested at all. That they're telling him, here, take this. He's not interested in. Let's do this. And I think he's not interested because he's lost these three cups here. So I think this may suggest that whatever treatment that they suggested or that he was supposed to take really didn't work the way they wanted it to. And he's feeling upset about it. He's a little bit depressed. And but they're offering something here, maybe another type of treatment, and he's actually really not interested in that. He's not. Okay, so we'll have to see how this goes. Okay, now the next card. This is the Seven of Cups card. Now this came in the reverse position. Now the Seven of Cups means that he's had a lot of choices here. And I'm thinking because of this last card that suggested whatever they had him doing didn't work and he's depressed about it. I think they may be giving him too many choices and he doesn't know which one to do. Or either they can be having too many choices and they don't know which way to go. Either way, but he's depressed about it. And usually when you get this card, it's a person and they've got just too much going on. And it's almost like it's chaotic. Okay, that's what the Seven of Cups usually says. So it indicates confusion too. He's confused. He doesn't know what to do. Or either maybe his doctors may be confused because maybe they're wondering why something didn't work out the way they thought it would in the past. They may be confused, or he might be confused and not listening to them now because he doesn't. He might not trust them like he used to. Um, okay, speaking of trust too, this is sort of like just too much going on. So he may want to watch the people around him because it may be some type of sneakery here. It may be some type of not whistleblowing, but people that are letting his health information slip out to the public. So he might want to be careful with that. Okay, and the next card that I got was the Page of Cups, but it came in, the Page of Cups came in the reverse position, in the reverse position. So usually it means somebody's coming in quickly. It's a messenger. Now, cups are usually positive, but only this cup suggests that it's a surprise. It could be positive, could be negative, but it is a surprise. So some type of surprise comes up when it comes to him in this Page of Cups. So it could be something good, but it came in the reverse position, so maybe not. So maybe something is going to happen that his health situation is um, um, be, going to become, just evident to everybody. Or it could mean that maybe he decides, I'm going to go along with what the doctors say. I'm going to try to get well. Could be that. Okay. But it's definitely a surprise here. And then the last card that I got is the Nine of Swords. Now, this usually means sleepless nights. Now, we've all heard that he doesn't sleep well. And we know this because he's up all hours of the morning, posting on Truth Social, and when he needs to be in the bed resting. So I don't think he gets um, much sleep. And this card insinuates insomnia. But he could be worrying about his condition here. Okay, this is, maybe mental worry, or it could be physical situation keeping him up too. In my opinion, they go hand in hand. Your mental health at times affects your physical, and vice versa. And I think that's what he's going happening to him. He's up all hours of the night. Okay, so he's under some type of mental strain, worry about his health. And I think his mental health is affecting his physical health, and his physical health is affecting his mental health. So, that makes sense. If you're sick, you're going to be worried about it. And if you're worried and stressed, that's going to make your situation even worse. Okay, so if I were going to sum his health up in the next 3 months, um, what I would say is that he's definitely having a health crisis. I think he's stressed out mentally, or could be a mental health um, situation, especially with a man his age. Or it could just be him worrying about his physical health. I think that he probably needs to become more disciplined because, he's the kind of man that he doesn't really listen to anybody. So he's probably one of those patients that the doctors consider non-compliant. He's probably going to do whatever he wants to do here. But I would say that over the next 3 months, he is going to be stressed out about his health. And I think it's going to have physical signs because we've seen some physical signs that he's not well. And I think it's going to be some psychological and mental signs also. Okay, so here's what I got. That's what I got, people. Love and light to all. Blessings. Bye.